Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we are going back to talk about Halo and the specific topic of is there hope for Halo Infinite? I'm just gonna get right into it, so hit the like button and subscribe if you do enjoy this video. We are one away from 75 and it'd be really awesome if we could reach that. So let's get right into it. The release date of Halo Infinite is one of the most constantly changing things about this game. It was originally supposed to be released holiday 2020, and now is coming out over a year later. And with this time jump, it'll be longer than the distance of time between Halo 3 and Halo 4, which was from 2007 to 2012, about 5 years. Now, with 2015 to 2021, that is a 6-year gap, which does seem to worry a lot of people. I think the main reason of this was obviously COVID, but something else that came up was during the July demo release trailer, many people were upset with some of the graphics because Halo promised really next-gen level graphics, especially with the release of their new console. And in doing so, they probably wanted to take more time and fix that. Even though I thought the graphics were fine, but this isn't totally about my opinion, so I could see where they'd want to please as many fans as possible. So doing that probably will help in the long run. That doesn't mean it will deter people, but it is a reason for some concern. The information about the game is also very limited. I mean, we know nothing about the story, but it's fine to keep it generally ambiguous, except for what we saw in that demo trailer, because that really makes us wonder what's going to happen and intrigues people to play more. One thing I do want to address is about how we got the information. We got one demo trailer and then the overall trailer in July during the E3, but it was online. But from that, we received one trailer before that and nothing else. We are in the dark, and so is most anyone, except for a few leaks on the new Spartan skins. That doesn't give us much because that's mainly cosmetics, and there can be hundreds of more of those. And honestly, I'd like to see more, but if they keep it a secret, I understand that they want to make us really surprised with what they want to bring to the game, and it's up to the person who's buying it to trust them. The original trailer left us with this one message: discover hope. And that's really the key to Halo Infinite. It needs to give us hope for this franchise to continue. Halo 5 left a sour impression on a lot of people. I, for one, didn't like the story at all. That's the main concern for most people, and I think the multiplayer really kept it alive, because I can load up Halo 5 and still get a lot of messages today. So despite the rift that the story created, the multiplayer is an example of something that can keep going strong even when the other part fails. On the campaign side, they removed us from Master Chief, the main person we've been playing for 4 entire games, and people have loved this character. So I don't know why they did that. Maybe they wanted to expand the universe in a similar way that Halo 2 did with the Arbiter, but it didn't really work because we only got about 3 missions with Chief. It wasn't that much. And with Agent Locke, nobody really liked him, especially because he was going after Chief. He had once again disobeyed orders, last time to defeat the Didact, but this time to go and search for Cortana, his lost AI. The urge to do what was right, like he did in Halo 4, no matter the cost, was an evolution of his character, and it continued in Halo 5. We didn't want to root for Agent Locke because he was trying to capture him, and that was one of the main problems. There's also the other thing with Cortana, which some people digged and others just didn't care for at all. I was kind of in the middle, but once looking through it again, I really think it can have a good start for Halo Infinite, but I've talked about that in another video as well, and I'll link that in the description. The story seems to have an homage to the original Halo, similar to how Halo 4 did it back in 2012. I get why they did this to start to attract people back in, but then after this, they really need to divulge their story into something new, something we haven't seen. And they have the parts to do it. They have the characters that we know and love. We have all these roles: Cortana, the Covenant, the Flood, which is confirmed to be back in Awakening the Nightmare from Halo Wars 2. Then we also have the Prometheans, the Banished, the UNSC Remnants, whatever's left of them. There's so much they can do. They just need to tie it together, keep our core characters central, and make a story that's enjoyable and interesting, as well as new. 343 has the ability to win it all back. It's proven that they can make a game and make aspects well. They just need to combine everything good that they made with what Bungie had originally. If they don't, this may be their last rodeo. With Halo 5 being their last game and splitting the fanbase pretty evenly, it's only to say, if they can't find something with this new game, and over 6 years of working on it, this may be the last we see of the Halo title. It'd be really sad to see it go, but it could happen, and we have to be realistic about this. I'm not going to just say I'll blindly follow whatever 343 makes, but you have to give them an honest chance. Rejecting something that could be very well made is foolish if you truly enjoy the Halo franchise. There's so much more to offer, and there's still a story to tell, so we can only hope and wait and see if 343 gives us what we want. To give them some credit, they have been actually successful in other areas. This mainly being the Master Chief Collection, where they went back, polished the game a lot more, fixed the multiplayer glitches and bugs, and they added 2 new games. Well, not exactly new, but 2 new to the Master Chief Collection, being Reach and Halo 3 ODST. I never actually played Reach because my first Xbox was the Xbox One, so it was really fun to experience the story, and the multiplayer is really enjoyable. I think adding those were great inclusion, and I hope they can continue to the Master Chief Collection, as well as make Halo Infinite great for every player. To truly know if they learn from their mistakes, only time can tell. Well guys, that's going to do it for the video. If you have any thoughts, comment that down below. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Stay tuned for more videos, and see you guys next time.